From limitations to legends, ordinary people, extraordinary triumphs. Imagine standing at what feels like the end of your rope. No escape, no choice, and yet, somewhere inside, a small ember of hope refuses to die. This is the moment when real transformation takes flight. 1. Anthony Robles. Winning with one leg. Anthony Robles was born without a right leg, an early challenge that could have defined his life. Instead, it fueled a fire in his heart. He began wrestling at age 14, and every setback, every whispered doubt, became motivation. As he later said, he wrestled to prove critics wrong. Robles didn't just win, he soared. In 2011, he became the NCAA National Wrestling Champion. But he didn't stop there. After letters from third graders helped him shift focus from proving others wrong to letting his best self shine, he competed without fear and emerged victorious. Today, he inspires thousands as a coach and speaker, reminding us to focus on our strengths, not our limitations. 2. Ed Jackson. Climbing beyond paralysis. Ed Jackson was a thriving rugby player until a freak pole accident in 2017 left him paralyzed from the shoulders down. Told he might never walk again, Ed faced devastation. But he chose defiance. With his wife Lois by his side, he relearned to maneuver, and eventually rediscovered his love of heights. Since then, he's climbed iconic peaks like the Matterhorn, Snowdon, and the Himalayas. Through their charity, Millimeters to Mountains, Ed and Lois guide others with trauma back to purpose and possibility. 3. Aaron Ralston. When you break your own limits. In April 2003, mountaineer Aaron Ralston was canyoneering alone in Utah when a boulder trapped his right arm. For 5 days he fought for survival, and finally made the unthinkable choice. He amputated his own arm to escape. Severed hand in hand, he rappelled, trekked, and persevered until rescued. Afterward, Ralston doubled down. He climbed all of Colorado's Fortinas solo in winter and became a renowned motivational speaker, using his story to remind us that sometimes the only way forward is to shatter perceived limits and reconstruct a new reality. Embracing the underdog within. These aren't superheroes, they're us. They felt fear, they felt despair, but they made different decisions. Anthony redirected doubt into determination. Ed reshaped loss into purpose and altitude. Aaron chose the hardest path to freedom, self-liberation. Each story reminds us of a powerful truth. Resilience isn't about avoiding pressure, it's about transforming it into potential. Lessons for today. Define your limitation. What obstacle feels immovable in your life? Write it down. Find a spark. Hear Anthony's words. Focus on strength, not limitations. Find your spark. Maybe it's love, maybe pain, but let it ignite action. Rebuild your victory path. Like Ed Jackson, chart a new course. Don't let your setback define your direction. Choose your moment of cutting loose. Aaron's harrowing choice freed him. What's the boulder pinning you? Fear, self-doubt, toxic habits. What radical step can unpin you? Use your story. Transformation matters. You're not just surviving, you're becoming capable of inspiring others. Become your own legend. If Anthony, Ed, and Aaron can rewrite the script of their lives, so can you. View your obstacles not as roadblocks, but as invitations to rise, to level up. Maybe today's your day to define a new impossible. Share one limitation you'll challenge this week in the comments. Subscribe for more stories of resilience and real transformation. And next time, I'll bring a challenge you can do at home to activate your inner strength. No mountains needed. Final thought. Strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will. Mahatma Gandhi. You already have that will. Now, choose to use it.